The following program is a paid advertisement for Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not represent the views or opinion of the station.
Welcome to show number 1. We're in November 2021.
It's almost Turkey Day.
It is almost Turkey Day. So you getting ready to eat? Are you going to have that?
Yes.
You are. So you're going down to Florida. You're going to spend some time with your family.
Yes, I am.
So Jimmy, one of the things you may not know is Jimmy, the other half of our commercial, works with me, has a home in Florida. Your family lives in Florida.
Yep.
The dedication that he puts into our company is that he actually flies back home, spends a week with his family, comes back and gives Bridgeland and Candy Cars 3 weeks of his time. So that's about as dedicated as you can get. And that's just a testament to what we do.
Commitment.
The commitment that we have, from the wash guy right to myself. The commitment level that we have as a dealership, the cohesion that we have as a team.
Great word.
Exactly.
Love it.
Is
It's our main focus.
It is our main focus. So we're getting ready to have a fun show. We got a lot of late model stuff, and we're definitely priced a lot lower than the competition. One of the things that we typically are, but I was able to, that resonated pretty heavily with me as I went through and did these commercial cars. I was able to see that with mileage. We chased a low mileage car. It's a big pet peeve for me. I like lower mileage.
Yep.
Okay. Where most dealers are buying the 60, 70,000 miles. That's their normal inventory. It's not for me. I don't mind having 1s and 2s of that stuff, but generally, I like a low mileage vehicle, and it definitely shows in this month's inventory. You're also going to see that my prices are going to be thousands below the competition, if we have competition. Not many dealerships are stocked like we are.
Great example, if we have competition, because a lot of dealerships took their foot off the pedal because of uncertainty. But in business, you just got to keep on plowing through because it's all relative. It's all relative.
Exactly.
And
we'll get into the market conditions. We're going to talk a little bit about the market conditions right now.
Yep.
We're going to talk about where we believe that this is headed.
Yep.
A lot of consumers right now are thinking they may want to wait. Okay, we may want to wait for the market to turn.
help them understand, well, that's probably not the best approach.
Right. We're the people that do the reading. We're the people that do the studying. We're the people that look into the market.
Understanding the science of it.
And we share with our customers, best we can, our insight.
Have those aha moments.
Exactly. So stay tuned for an awesome show. We're gonna have a lot of energy in this show. We got some really cool inventory, and you look great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's a hard to find one, and probably the only diesel we're gonna have on our commercial. The only diesel truck we're gonna have on our commercials, because like every other segment of the automotive market, these are the ones that are very, very tough to get a hold of.
Hard to find.
So let's get into the action right here. 2018 Ford F-250 XL.
Well, I'm getting in the action.
Listen, I get it, but we got some business to do here.
All right, let's go.
2018 Ford F-250 diesel. Now, let me tell you about the differences you're gonna find on this. Hang in there. Let me tell you about the differences you're gonna find on this truck that you probably won't find on the other 7 that are out there within 150 miles. 7, folks. So there's only 7 of these Ford F-250 diesel within a 150-mile radius. 4 out of 7 of those are priced similarly to what we have this price for, in the mid-50s. We'll get into that in a moment. Okay? Mileage in the 50s, priced in the mid-50s. Now, what's typically out there in diesels, and why I don't have so many of them, is because most of the product that's out there has 80, 90,000 miles on it. That typical 50,000 mile truck became an 80, 90,000 mile truck with the shortage.
Yep.
So now those trucks are doing upper 50s themselves.
Exactly.
So we don't like to play in that market. We'll take a nice trade, keep it if it has that kind of mileage, but we're not chasing that inventory at all. This is what we're chasing right here. 2018 F-250 diesel. Like we said, we got the Bushwhacker flares. We got the grid 20-inch wheels. We got the tonneau cover. We already talked about those. You got those pull-out mirrors there, chrome cap mirrors. You got your oval running boards here. These are true factory running boards, not your cheap tubes. You got the good boards. You got the all whited out front end. So this has a color matched front bumper, color matched front grille. Just gives it a different look. So, like I said, there's 7 of these within 150 miles. We got the best deal. Priced out at $54,988.
Or $469 a month with just your taxes and DMV down.
That's a great payment, about $56,000 truck. That's an awesome payment. Tell the folks at home how you're going to make that work.
Listen, my glasses, I think I got 200. It's really $769. $769 a month with tax and DMV down. Sorry, ref.
2019 Ford Edge Titanium. Now, when we talk about trim level, what is a trim level, you may say?
Trim.
A trim level. Trim level meaning these start out as an SE. Cloth interior, no sunroof, kind of your base model, right? When we move into the SEL, typically you're gonna find leather interior with that, few more basic options on it than you're gonna get with the SE, and then we go into the titanium. A little bougie, right?
A little bougie.
That's okay.
Titanium.
Bougie on a budget, because watch this. Now, if you're that person on the other side of the TV that says, listen, I need an SUV, but I'm a deal person. Listen, if I can't get a deal, I'm not buying it. Well, let me explain how this is a deal. Now, when we get into an Edge Titanium, this one, beautiful, sounds good, right? But it's a stripped down titanium. What's that mean? It doesn't have the moonroof. It doesn't have the navigation. It's missing a couple options. Here's what this allows. This allows you to buy the vehicle for about $3,000 below auction. No?
A lot of game tickets.
That's a ton of game. That's a lot of game tickets. That's a season pass.
Buying it at that price point's like $1 a day for concessions.
Hot dogs? You a hot dog guy?
Hot dogs, pretzels. Sorry to interrupt you. Got me thinking about the game.
All right. So this, like I said, stripped down Edge Titanium allows you to buy the vehicle for a few $1,000s, not a few $1,000s below the competition, a few $1,000s below what they do at auction. Now, the next thought over there is, sure, he's gonna sell the cars for less than he can sell them for at an auction. Well, let me explain that to you. I could probably sell 90% of the inventory out of the 400 plus vehicles that we have
And get paid.
at an auction for more than we're asking online. The wholesale market is more than the local retail market. Keep in mind that these vehicles take about 21 days to process. And this goes for me and everybody else around me.
Yeah.
So we buy these vehicles. 21 days later, they end up on the front lines of our dealerships. By that time, they're already doing $1,000 to $1,200 more at the auction. We're only pricing these vehicles $1,200 over what we paid for them on an average to remain competitive with the other dealers around us. So what happens is we're all beating each other up against the wall, trying to remain competitive, but we're selling them for less than they'd sell at an auction.
Race to the bottom.
But we call it a race to the bottom. We have over 80 employees. These employees need to stay fed. My mechanics need to continue to work on cars. My salespeople need to continue to sell them. The body shops, for the little that they do for us, they need to continue to be fed. The service departments, the office.
All the partnerships, the vendors. I mean,
Exactly. So there's a lot of spokes in this wheel that have to continue to move. Right?
great analogy.
We have to maintain business. Again, we could take them to the auction, sell them for more money than we could sell them to you, the public.
But the ripple effects of that are catastrophic.
100%. Some dealers have done it.
They have.
Never been able to play catch up, get caught up at this point.
Yep.
And these are probably the dealers, when you're driving around, you're seeing no cars on their lot.
Yep.
They probably got a little trigger happy when it came to wholesale early in the game.
Yep.
It could never recover from it.
And what goes away? Employee diminishes because people can't make a living, so they leave, so they don't have the support, so customer service goes in the garbage. We've continued to grow and grow and grow.
Exactly. We've actually opened another store in the middle of all.
Yes, we have.
So not only have we grown, we've opened another store. So take this vehicle, you're gonna buy it a few $1,000s below auction because of the fact, A, that we have to feed the family.
Yep.
And B, because it's a strippy. So if you're looking for value, yeah, you're gonna miss a couple options, but you're gonna buy it right. In 2-3 years from now, you're gonna bring it back in, you're gonna get appraised like a titanium, and you're gonna be in good shape. So in the middle of a crazy car market, you're gonna buy something a few $1,000s below auction, you're gonna drive it for 2-3 years, you're gonna bring it back in because you bought it with 13,000 miles on it. It's not gonna have a ton of miles on it, it's gonna still be a great piece for us to put back on the lot.
That's the ticket.
We're gonna sell the car and we're gonna appraise it as such. This makes all the sense in the world. So if you're not that guy that has to have that guy or gal that has to have that moonroof, that has to have that navigation,
Yeah.
this is the perfect vehicle. This is the deal. You're buying the deal. Visit us, cleancarschief.com, or come right into the store. Open 7 days a week, Saturdays, Sundays. We're rocking and rolling. I think we're one of the only players that are open on Sundays.
That's correct.
That's right.
Very few.
7 days a week, looking for that newer vehicle. And when I say newer, nice vehicles. You're not finding these ratty 50, 60, 70,000 mile vehicles that you're finding with our competition. The real deal.
And listen, let's face it, a 19 with 13,000 miles for $529 a month, which is your taxes and DMV down.
$3,000 below auction in this market doesn't happen. See you at the store. Let's talk about the big reset button with the car industry right now.
Oh boy.
Now, how many times over the last 2 years have we kind of shifted gears, getting little inklings that the market was going to change?
Sometimes every couple of weeks.
How many customers have come in going, you know what, I'm going to wait right now for the market to change in the spring.
And then you have to give them a little education, share with them.
Well, the thing is the market is not going to change. And from based on our studies that we can see, what's going to happen right now is the manufacturers have woken up.
Yep.
And they've woken up and realized that, hey, we don't need to flood these lots with vehicles only to give $10,000 rebates at the end of the year to get rid of them so we can bring the new inventory in. Let's keep supply low and profit high. So, listen, we don't have a crystal ball, but based on all the research we're looking at,
Everything's being
based on a couple manufacturers, meaning Subaru, and we think Ford is taking flight with it too, they're starting to go to ordering. They're starting to focus on that ordering. And my guess is that you're going to start to see these lots not as full as they used to be. Vehicles there that you can test drive and whatnot. You're going to go and probably stand at a kiosk, build your car, and order it right there.
and pay a premium for that.
Probably pay a premium for that. So as the landscape starts to change, the pre-owned market went in that direction, right? You start to see everything touchless, right?
Yep.
Online. How many commercials? Everybody's seeing multiple commercials every 2 seconds. You can't see one of the commercials from one of these large companies, these corporate companies that are going to, everything online.
Everything's been rewritten the way business is done pretty much worldwide.
Exactly. So being that they did that with the pre-owned market, it was inevitable that the new car market
Follow
was going to
suit.
follow. So you're going to start to see a whole different landscape. So if you're waiting for the spring to come, maybe you're just sitting on your hands saying, it's going to, don't sit. The interest rates are low. Everything works right now on the other side of the car deal to offset the pricing. So your interest rates, dealers are giving these things away on their lots right now to remain competitive with everybody else around them. And it's a crazy market. So if you're sitting at home waiting for that market to change,
Stop waiting.
stop waiting. Get in, get the vehicles right now, because the market is going to continue going up and up and up. By spring, we're going to have more of a congestion, and it's going to be absolutely bonkers. So if you're looking to buy a vehicle, I'd do it before the end of the year. We'll see you at the store.
If I were a Nissan, I'm a Nissan.
You're a Nissan ball guy kicking the tire?
Nissan,
Kick. Kicks.
my man.
Nissan Kick.
2 points.
2018 Nissan Kicks. Now, smaller vehicle, is a hatchback, so it's got the flexibility of a hatchback. So if you gotta tote some things around, no problem with that.
My pads.
One of the toughest things in this vehicle market is finding that lower price point inventory. Finding it with mileage that's reasonable.
And if it's hard to find now, what's going to happen in a couple months?
It's going to be impossible to find.
There you go.
So here's a car that you're not going to get your hands on 60 days from now, because you're, again, dealing with a constricted more and more market, more and more of a constricted market. It's not letting up. So take this 2018 Nissan Kicks, for example, priced at $20,444. Now, pretty loaded up car. Smaller, like I said, does have the black slotted wheels, so it's got the
Sporty.
of the wheels. It's got the two-tone, so you got all your black moldings and whatnot.
Nice little accent. I've never seen those painted. They look nice.
Seriously. Yeah. So you got your hood rail.
Roof rails.
Hood roof.
You say roof. Roof. Oh, foul. You said roof. You dropped the flag. Anyway.
2018 Nissan Kicks priced at $20,444. Now, here's a price. Here's a vehicle that's going to get you right into that $299 a month. So
That was my line, but thanks.
I'll let you do it again. We're going to talk about price again. So $290. I had to talk about the price.
I know, but I like the price. It's under $300.
So here's a vehicle. We're going to put it up on the screen there. See up on the screen right now, you'll notice that these vehicles do $20,009 at auction. You'll say, well, if they're doing $20,009 at auction, why would he sell it for $20,004? And back again, when you have
Big family.
you have to feed the family.
Gotta feed the family.
Okay, which means that in a vehicle, when a vehicle comes in, there's a lot of people that eat off the car deal. Okay, we have our transporters that ship the vehicles.
Got the people that buy the car.
We have the vehicles that person that buys the car,
Transporters.
person that checks the cars in,
People at the auctions.
person that gets it ready for the lot, person that details it, the person that prepares it, does the oil change, tires, whatever he has to do to prepare the vehicle. You have the mechanic. You have the office staff. You have the salesperson. You have the sales manager. Can I give a little something too?
Clearly, you're not going to be able to when you're doing that. But anyway,
$20,444 or $299 a month is going to put this gem in your driveway. It's a nice little car. 5,000 miles, so you're going to pick up the balance of the factory warranty. I don't want to misspeak, but if you got a little time left, you will. We'll take a look at that. If not, we have very competitive extended service policy.
Auto Shield.
Auto Shield. So we're gonna get to a little Auto Shield segment in a moment, but probably one of the best warranties that you're gonna find in the market.
Probably. It is.
It is. We designed it. It's the mirror of a factory warranty. So if you went to Nissan, bought this vehicle brand new, the warranty you'd get from Nissan, take a mirror shot of that, and that's exactly what you're gonna get with the extended service policy that's under my roof. We're not gonna sell that powertrain warranty that just covers the internal parts of a motor and transmission that never break on their own. As long as you're doing the maintenance on the car, the oil changes, the transmission fluid changes,
It's a full coverage warranty.
the likelihood of an internal component of the motor or the transmission failing are very unlikely. Typically, something's going to break as a result of a non-covered part. Give you an example.
Electronic wheel bearings.
Water pump goes. The water pump feeds coolant to the motor that keeps it cool. If the water pump goes bad, it won't feed the coolant. The engine will overheat, the engine will fail, and the engine blows up. We're talking probably anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000
All day long.
for an engine to blow. So, if that happened with a powertrain warranty, it would not be covered because it happened as a result of a non-covered part.
Yep.
So, don't buy a Swiss cheese warranty, okay? Because we are going to only offer you the, let's say bumper to bumper. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Full coverage.
Full coverage. So, here's a perfect vehicle. You choose whether or not you want to do full coverage, but it's a Nissan, so these things are pretty much bulletproof to begin
They
with.
do very well.
2018 price at $20,444, $299 a month.
It's 3 times you stole it from me, but that's cool. You're clearly excited about that payment. I am too. For under $300, how do you go wrong?
Well, you've stolen from my lines too, so
Plan on stealing more now.
we'll see you at the store. Business. Done. So I want to.
CleanCarsCheap.com or call us at 315-633-7060.
With the Auto Shield Group, we're really focused on building this warranty, right? We designed it. One of the biggest things with the design was I wanted to make sure that my customers have the same coverage they'd have if they bought the car new.
Absolutely.
I don't like small print, I don't like high deductibles, and I don't believe in powertrain warranties. So if you're buying a warranty under our roof, there's one warranty. It's gonna be the Auto Shield warranty. It's gonna be a bumper to bumper. I'm not supposed to say that, but a true bumper to bumper like you're gonna get from the manufacturer.
Mirror the factory coverage.
Exactly. So I wanted the mirror of the factory coverage. And one thing I know, I've 25 years at this, I know that it's really easy to lose a customer.
Absolutely.
Okay. So why would you focus as hard as you do at getting that customer to come back and getting that repeat business, but then sell a garbage warranty that's just gonna turn the customer off in your
Like
service?
the ones you see out there that are like a la carte, or like the ones the credit unions offer, things like that.
Right. Credit unions, those warranties are absolute garbage, okay? Let those banks sell you loans. They're not in the business of selling warranties, okay? You wouldn't go to the grocery store for a haircut, would you? Well, you don't buy warranties from banks.
Great point.
Exactly.
Great point.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't, think about it, but you wouldn't drive the car down the road without automotive insurance.
Exactly.
And let's face it, you're 3 times more likely to use a warranty of a vehicle than you are your own auto insurance.
Right. So if you're 3 times more likely to use an extended warranty than you are your own automobile insurance, it's got to make putting a warranty on your vehicle a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
So when buying,
2021 Chevy Silverado. Nice truck.
2021 Chevy Silverado Custom. What does a custom mean? Tell them about the options.
20-inch wheels. Painted bumpers.
Painted bumper,
OEM spray and bed liner.
spray and liner,
Hitch guidance.
hitch guide,
And
5.3 liter.
thank you.
It's fully loaded on the inside. So if you're somebody that likes the gadgets, you like the Bluetooth, you like the Wi-Fi, you like the Android CarPlay, you like the Apple,
You're really on a ball.
man, I'm getting there. But if you like all the functionality of modern technology, this truck's gonna be fully loaded with it. So the interior's right up there. The best part about this though is the mileage. 1,700 miles. No? How do you get a 2021 with 1,700 miles on it? I don't know on this one, to be honest with you. I'd love to sit here and tell you 15 reasons of where I bought it, but I don't know. This one was bought for us.
We do this every show.
That's the truth.
We always do this every show with the low mile stuff. Where do we get them? Listen, with our very, very much talented buyers.
Yeah. So we have buyers that buy throughout the country. We'll bring vehicles in from California. We'll bring vehicles in from Florida,
Midwest,
Texas.
Canada.
Exactly. So very picky with what we'll put our hands on, and this is a perfect example of that. 1,700 miles is going to offer you the balance of the factory warranty. Chevrolet is going to give you a 3-year, 36,000 miles. So you don't have to rely on the pre-owned car dealership to take care of it. You're going to get that done right through the manufacturer for 36,000 miles. Now when we talk about pricing, we're absolutely blowing the competition away. First of all, with mileage, we have the lowest mileage 2021 that I can find in New York or the surrounding areas. The closest I found is 3, 5, 7,000 mile trucks. There's not many of them, and they're spread out.
What's the difference in cost did you find out there? Do you have an idea? Do you remember?
Typically, I believe I'm within $1,000, give or take.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
With the lowest miles. With the low.
those miles.
Gotcha.
So a 1,700 mile 2021 Chevy Silverado Custom is going to offer you the 5.3, a fully loaded interior, all the exterior,
For $649 a month.
$649 a month, or a payment. Oh, I'm getting off.
I stole it.
Price tag $47,989, or a monthly payment of.
$649.
So $649.
$649, Rob. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is no foul. This is the real deal. This is like a touchdown.
Oh yeah, that's
One of those.
They score.
Exactly. So while you're sitting there waiting for that pre-owned market, waiting for the new truck market to come back around, stop waiting because it's not going to come back around to what it was.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting for the truck market to turn around. Still waiting.
That's how long you'd be waiting.
That's 2021 Chevy Silverado joins a fleet of 2021 pickup trucks that we have. I have 21 Fords, XLTs, the new body style 21 Ford. I have them. I have 3 of them. 2021 Ford F-150 Platinum. We have them. Ram V8.
In my head, for some reason, I was like, you know what I got? Yeah,
If you're looking for that late model 2020, 2021 truck, this is the place. Visit us today at cleancarscheap.com. Open 7 days a week. We had staff on site, managers there to work the deals with you. You don't have to deal with a greenhorn that's going back and forth 18 times to his manager to save y'all $100.
Probably the manager's going to be right out there with them. That's how we do.
We want our managers out on the floor.
Very hands-on.
Deal with them one-on-one. So you're going to get a hands-on approach that you're not going to get at these big box corporate stores. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get service after the sale because, let's face it, you barely have a service department.
Want to know us a little bit better? Look at the thousands and thousands and thousands of reviews that we have out there of people like you on the other side of the screen that have been kind enough to leave remarks in kind regards.
Highly reviewed dealer, top-notch inventory, prices you can't beat. Why would you go anywhere else? Visit us today at cleancarscheap.com. 2019 Chevy Express. Now here's an absolutely impossible one to find. Now, that was you're up a little close on that one.
Yeah, I got something cool to say, but I'll wait.
Now, let's look at the market in these. Where else could I go? Okay, we're looking at this one. Maybe you're in the market for one of these, and you know what? I'm going to shop a little bit. I'm going to look around a little bit. Well, your local Chevy dealer has these for about $2,000 to $3,000 more than I do.
If they have them.
They do have them. I just looked it up.
Oh, you did?
They have a few of them with more mileage, and like I said, $2,000 to $3,000 more, and justifiably because there's none in the market, and they'll get that money for the vehicle. We like to turn them fast, super fast. So with us, it's not necessarily about the profitability on the actual selling price of the car. It's a lot of the other areas that we can profit from as well. We can make money with the trade-in, maybe resell the trade.
It's a total package.
Money in the interest. It's a lot.
Service department.
Exactly. Enough of that though. Priced at full. Did I cut you off?
I'm thinking. Go ahead.
Do I get at it?
There's so much that I just would like to say, but I can't because it's a whole nother commercial. But anyway.
2019 Chevy Express van. Maybe you're that plumber. Maybe you have a carpet business. Maybe you make keys for a living for dealerships. Whatever it may be.
Maybe you carry teams,
Maybe you got, well, I don't know if you want.
equipment.
Maybe you have a van. Maybe you hauler. Whatever it may be. I don't have to tell you what you do. But here's an impossible. Did I say that? How many times? Man, I say the same thing over. I'm getting old too, right? We say the same things over and over. You were just talking about how you pee frequently.
I don't remember.
He pees frequently, and I forget. But here we are selling cars. 2019 Chevy Express. I think it's a 2500, is it?
It is.
2500, so a 3/4 ton. So you're gonna have the suspension if you got to put some weight in the back end of this. And like I said, a few $1,000s less than the competition, priced out at $40,555.
Or
Monthly payment out.
$585 a month.
So $585 a month gonna put this
In your driveway.
in your driveway or in the parking lot
Of your business.
Now, this is a tax write-off too. So your payments, your monthly payments, keep this in mind as a business owner.
End of the year.
You're a business owner. okay, and you've had profitability this year.
Right on.
You had a good year with your business, made a lot of money, right? So you're probably going to pay somewhere around 30% of that money at the end of the year in taxes. So let's say that you're a business and you netted $200,000 this year. Well, you're going to probably give about $60,000 of that 200 grand away in taxes. You know, you've probably been up to bat and been in front of that before. So
Gotta get creative.
you go out and you buy a van. Okay.
Like this one at Bridgeland.
Exactly. You buy a van. Now we can start writing off those monthly payments. Every month you make the payments, and let's say it's $585 a month. It's rounded up to $600, for example. You have $7,000. So now your income wouldn't have been $200,000. It would have been $193,000. So essentially, whatever you're paying for the van on a monthly basis, subtract 30% because you're going to give that money away anyways.
You're very knowledgeable.
Well, I'm a businessman, right?
Very knowledgeable.
So obviously we have to
Share.
share our knowledge, right? So we need nice equipment. Does your business need to look the part pulling up to the job? It's a very important part, right?
Absolutely.
When we see somebody pull up to a job, because we have a lot of vendors that we deal with and we switch gears a lot from time to time. When somebody pulls up with, you know, a $3,000 or $4,000 van, I gotta be honest with you, I hate to say it, but kind of do lose a little bit of credibility right out of the gate. You know, I'm looking for, I want to deal with people that are successful. That means that they know, you know,
Care factor.
the care factor. They know what they're doing. They take pride.
Pride.
In what they do. If they take pride in the vehicle, they probably take pride in the work.
True.
So, at the end of the year, folks, might be time to get into that van, and why not? It's $3,000 less than you're going to find it anywhere else. $40,555 or an easy monthly payment of $555 puts this in your driveway or your business parking lot. Do that.
Hold on.
I'm gonna blow the whistle with that.
No, I actually feel like one of those.
We have those up front too. Visit us. We'll see you at the store.
Listen, you got to practice all aspects of winning, Rob. You have to practice all aspects of winning. Listen. You know what? You know what's not here? Any fouls. Okay, ready? Let's do it.
Here's an impossible. No, I'm sorry. I tried to get that before you said that.
I'm gonna be like, you got it. All right.
The following program is a paid advertisement for Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not represent the views or opinion of the station.